Yeah. Yeah, whatever, dude. I know, it's fucking dumb.
That doesn't look right.
Okay, all I got is a tiny square in the top left corner.
Okay, let me get rid of my filter here. Uh-oh. Okay, let me reset this.
Oh, I see what you're talking about now with the delay. Never been on this side of it. Oh, I see what you're talking about.
There we go.
I've probably got less than 10. Oh, there we go. Full screen. Damn, you got to work fast on it, didn't you?
Okay, no, I didn't do anything yet. It's just ACE spotting scope, right? So what we want is distance. What did that guy's thing show?
It was a distance, azimuth, angle, and I think point of impact. I'm not sure. I don't need point of impact to take the fun out of it.
Distance, azimuth, inclination, and position of what you're looking at. Although that's in some sort of coordinates that won't really make sense.
It looks like all the same shit the A-track will ask for. Well, when the micro dagger relays the info to the vector 21, it uses that info.
Right. Oh, I see. Okay. Well, we'll start with the obvious ones.
Mixed with the Kestrel and a few other sources. It's like 4 or 5 inputs.
Okay, so firstly, we need to decide when that information is going to show up. If it needs to be constant, it's going to be probably a little more complicated. Easiest might be to do like when you're in here.
Just hit T for target like you would lasing for a targeting solution. It would be a lot easier.
Yeah, maybe. You do have an internal action, so I could do spotting scope, get info.
Oh, that's cool. Ace interact. That's easier.
Yeah, so let's try that. All right, ACE interact. So let's get info on ACE interact. ACE interaction menu framework.
Holy shit. Look at you go, man.
Adding actions via scripts.
I see why I get on your fucking nerves so bad.
Just use this little bit of space. So first we need to create an action. I'm gonna turn off push to talk.
You're like, fuck, man. I had to learn this shit. Go fish, bitch.
No, I'm trying to teach you the straight up learn, and you were saying I want to do it my way. That's the frustrating part.
That's what my son said. He says I'm not elegant about it. You know, I have a kind of a bully way of getting my shit done through the scripting. You think?
We'll just take that whole example and put it over here. Condition is going to be true for us. You can hear me, right?
Well, you might like me more later because my son wants to sit me down and give me a C++ crash course.
Maybe. Can you hear me right now? I'm on voice activation.
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay. Okay, so the statement is going to be to hint a whole bunch of shit. Format is going to help us structure it. So first thing to be distance.
Will this live stream leave an imprint that I can watch later?
Yes. Azimuth is going to be the second thing we put in. Slash n is new line.
Thank you, Amp.
Inclination is going to be the third thing we put in. And then position is going to be the fourth thing. Now if we put in like...
I spend so much time fucking in the init boxes now that this shit isn't as Greek to me as it used to be. Looking at it, it makes a little more sense now.
Okay. Did that thing have meters? Okay. Does have meters in degrees.
Before I would use the analogy, it was like sitting in a room full of people that don't speak the same language as you for like 3 months, and eventually you pick up 3 or 4 words through context.
Mm-hmm. It's a degree symbol. Let's hope Arma will pick it up. If not, we'll find another way.
I like to tell people when it comes to script code, can't hold a conversation, but I can damn near order food at its restaurant.
Read info. Okay, yeah. Now we got to look at it. So this is create action. There we go. What are all these parameters? These are action name. This is like a inside action name. This is the one that's shown. Read info. This is the icon. We don't need an icon. Statement condition is code. True. And the statement is going to hint this kind of text.
You do this kind of thing for a living, don't you?
No, I just do it for enjoyment. So let's see if this works. So technically this should do distance 0, and then new line, and then all that good stuff. So let's try it out. Okay, we got a hint top right. Distance 0 meters, azimuth 0 degrees, inclination 0 degrees, position 0. Okay, that's good. So this should work. And then we're going to add this action we made to the class that is the spotting scope.
Now, is this something you can upload to a composition? Like the optic itself, or will it have to be the blank embedded?
This would go in the init of the mission. Spotting scope. So I'm trying to find the base class of the spotting scope.
Okay.
Spotting scope object. So there's spotting scopes on all different sides. Blue 4, independent, up 4, but they all...
I've never messed with a mission in it. I don't even know how to do that, but I've messed with like units and objects.
Can you just watch? Unless you have a question about what I'm doing. I'm trying to get through this, and then we can talk about it. Imagine if you're looking through this later, and you're like, man, this guy keeps interrupting. All right. Button scope object. So this is going to be an add action to class. Perfect.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry.
Class of the object. Type of action, 0 for actions, 1 for self. We're inside the vehicle, so I think that's going to be a self action. A self action, that's great. And this action is this one that we just created. Let's be proper and give private variables here. and use inheritance. Yes. So.
And what does that do? Eliminate the enemy's usage of the object?
No, what it's gonna inheritance is since the blue force spotting scope is inheriting from a spotting scope object, and so is the independent, and so is the op4. So if we add the action to the base object, say level 5, it's gonna, and turn on true for inheritance, it's gonna cascade through everything that inherits from it.
It goes across the board.
So everything that comes after it, basically. So,
okay, that makes perfect sense.
Okay, so we're gonna set up a condition, set up a statement.
Yeah, because you're basically infecting the source object.
Yes. And then setting up an action using the statement and condition, and then adding that action to a spotting scope object to the self actions, adding this, oh, there's no true, I didn't copy it. And then inheriting it throughout its child classes. So hit there, read info. There we go, that's showing. So now we need to make it show the actual stuff. So private distance. We're gonna make these into variables as a month.
Now, what is Eden distance measured in? I've never been clear on that. Just when I think it's meters, I think it's feet.
Presumably meters.
Now, what is Eden?
Okay, so distance is going to be a ray trace from our point of view.
Not sure, because of that fucking strato tanker.
To wherever we're looking at. So I think for that we're going to need to draw a line. Line intersects surfaces. Okay, we'll take all of this.
God damn, Amp, I love you for this, but damn, dude, you just threw me in the deep end with weights on my back and said, make it work, motherfucker.
This is what the engine looks like. These are the wrenches and the ratchets. Okay, so we need to get our beginning position in ASL.
I'll understand this in retrospect, but not right now.
That's fine. I'm just showing you how much stuff there is to learn. We're probably going to use get camera position. No. Position camera to world. There it is. Does that? Oh, it returns HEL. So we have to do HEL to ASL. Position camera to world. 0, 0, 0. Ending position is going to be same thing, but
oh, so it adapts to sea level, ground level, even based on the terrain. Okay,
that's right.
That's cool.
Let's go back to line intersect surfaces and see what the max distance is. Virtual line end.
It's a smart touch.
What's the distance?
Did that exist before you put that in, or is that your own touch?
Which part? We're building this from scratch. 5,000 meters. Okay, that's good. So we're going to look out 5,000 meters.
The adapting to AGL's ASL.
Well, I can see from here that this parameter needs to be in ASL. So there's different types of positions in Arma. And look here and find all the differences, but they are different. So this line intersect surfaces takes ASL, but but turn camera to world provides AGL, so I need to convert them. That's why we're doing AGL to ASL.
Hey man, I ain't trying to be a suck up, but you are pretty much what I imagined you to be from using your breach mod. I ain't trying to be a suck up, but you are.
All right, so what is ignored object? Ignored object is to basically.
Did you get my message, by the way? Thank you. Fucking shit almost cleaved a dude in half.
All right, this is going to be vehicle player, basically. I think this we can get in here in ACE. ACE provides that, I believe. Player, target. The statement.
Hey, I'm sorry, just let me interrupt for a second. Did you alter the breach mod since we talked that day?
Nope. I don't think we'll need player, but we'll get target.
What the fuck, dude?
So this target is going to be the spotting scope object. So that'll be ignored. Object, no. Not going to have a second ignore object. Sort mode, closest to furthest, true. Default true, fine.
Well, just FYI then, dude. Mix your breaching mod with Blast Core Muir Edition, and you got a mil-spec breaching charge.
All right. Max results, default 1. That's great. We only want the first result because we want the distance. Low level of detail, LOD, view, and fire is probably fine. So we can use default values for all the rest of these. So that's going to return a intersections value, and that's going to be an array of intersections in format this stuff. Okay. So, but we want to do a safety check if
so what is that, just like separate streams of data so they don't mix?
An array is just a list. Like this is an array. It's a list of beginning position, end position, first thing to ignore. What this is telling us is this command, line intersect surfaces, returns all of the intersections that it found. So it's a line going through the world and intersecting with any surfaces that are present. And for every surface, it's going to return a list of the position of the intersection, the surface normal at the intersection, the object that the surface belongs to, and if there's a parent object of that surface. So we're going to check that there are in fact intersections. So if intersection is not...
All right, can I ask a dumb question in the way that I'm able to understand it?
Sure. Go for it.
Is this just like a basic, simple simulation of, like, say, how an infrared laser bounces off a surface object to come back to the rangefinder to get its info?
No. We're drawing a line from where our camera is at and down the camera. And then whatever surfaces that line intersects in the game world, for example, at that H barrier, it's going to report to us. So it's a magic
center of access to the
3D
crosshair
game line. It's not anything simulated.
access to the crosshair.
Can you hear me like in the chat or only in the stream?
See, I think I'm just retarded then. All right. I hear you both times, so
Oh, okay.
My responses come almost like 25 seconds after I say them, so it sounds like I'm interrupting you rudely.
Oh, I see. Well, I hear you live, right? I'm gonna turn my voice off the stream, I think.
It makes me sound worse than I'm actually being. I'm being on point with you. Yeah, I hear you. Well, I hear you thumping on the mic like you're doing a mic check.
Can you hear me now? Like voice. Can you hear me talking?
Yes, sir.
Oh, you can hear me talking.
Yeah, but there's still that 20-second delay, so you think that, you know, yeah, it's just it's all weird. There we go. All right. Yes, sir. Okay. There we go.
Okay. Where are we? So, right. So you were asking a question. Did you get the answer to the laser beam thing?
Yeah, it was satisfactory.
Okay.
It was a dumb question.
So I'm gonna make sure that the intersections that are returned, we actually get some. So if it's if it return is equal to an empty list, we're gonna quit out of this thing. What now? Okay, so we're gonna. It should only
Whoa,
return.
weird. I'm hearing two different audio streams
Mute the
overlapping
YouTube.
each other. I did.
Oh,
And just now I had to hear the whole conversation twice. I wish I could send you a screenshot. It- I'm not complaining. Yeah, a little bit of both.
okay. How about now? Just me when I'm talking, I hope.
I'll just shut up and listen. It'll make it easier.
I turned push to talk back on, so it should be okay, I think. All right. So we should get our one target. And then the first element of the intersections list is going to be made up of these. So params, all of this stuff. But we should really only need the intersection position, so that's fine. And the distance is going to be the intersection position and the distance to the camera position. Makes sense? And that is going to be our distance value.
Slightly.
Well, I mean, in this view, it's going to be... Okay, let's try it. So... Okay.
No, I mean, I understand slightly. I thought I wanted to play in the big leagues. You just taught me I am too skinny to even lift the fucking bat. I'm such a bitch in this world. Hey, what's up? Yeah, but it's still on the delay. It's okay. I know, it doesn't make sense, does it? Okay. Oh, 2. 4. I'm just now hearing the counting. It's okay. That's why I'll shut up and just watch. Okay.
All right. What's your name?
Chris.
All right, we'll see if you hear that.
Yeah, I just heard okay.
Okay, so you don't have the stream muted.
I'm looking right at it, bro. It's got the cross going through the little horn thing, and it says click it again to unmute it. It's got the cross going through the little horn thing, and it says click it again to unmute it. Doesn't make sense to me either when I'm streaming, dude. I got a damn good computer and a fast connection, you know? There shouldn't be delays when I'm streaming to you or anyone else.
All right, whatever. Okay, so there was some sort of error. Type any expected object. Great. Oh, because this isn't anything. We would replace that with vehicle player. All right, 1555 meters. What if we look over here? Very good, and even closer. Good, that's working. We'll add it into the action now. I think it won't replace it, it'll just make a different one. So I'm gonna do read info 2. Ah, shit. Line 13, int format. Oh yeah, this is empty. Read info 2. Distance. Get distance working. Okay. Azimuth. I think there's a would it be smart to limit its range so it doesn't suck resources? It's only running on this action, so it's not reading it all the time. So it's not doing a ray trace every frame. It's only doing it every time you press the action. So performance shouldn't have a big impact. And it'll work out to 5,000 meters, which is the oh, what if it's past 5,000 meters? Well, I mean, it just doesn't update it. Okay. In that case, we're going to use a more rough method. I think we can do like screen to road. So this will basically be like a super rough and that returns AGL as well. Well, it's just we still need to return something. Okay. I can just make it say 5,000. That's fine. So if we don't get any intersections, we're gonna say
The only reason I ask is, you know, I don't want to encourage the lazy fuckers to use this thing when they should be using a designator or something, you know.
Right.
I'm trying to lock down on my crew a little harder, you know, less of the arsenal code and objects and make them actually load boxes for what they're going to be doing and stuff, you know. Trying to lock down.
Let's do read info 3. So if we point it to the sky, it's gonna say 5,000, I guess. Or would it say no return? Anyway, that's something we can customize later. Let's do azimuth and inclination.
Yeah. Don't worry about that shit. But if it bugs you later, no return would be super mill professional. If you're a perfectionist like I am.
Oh, that's easy. I mean, it's gonna be like, maybe -1. That'll be easy.
But I dare the first asshole to
-1.
fucking try to call that. There's no return. I'm like, fuck you. Have any idea what I put a guy through over this?
All right, so I think ACE has a function to get the direction of the turret you're in. Let's go look at ACE's code. Okay, that's a terrible idea.
God
We're
damn,
gonna
you're a
open up
deep dive.
my local copy of ACE's code and search it easier.
I'm just gonna fucking call you Neo.
Okay, that was a terrible search. It's gonna return way too many things. Maybe I'm misremembering. Maybe it was a CBA.
Hey man, Einstein couldn't tie his shoes. I'm getting a glimpse into your mind, bro.
Turret direction, yes. What does this do? Vehicle player, I assume this is the turret path. And then relative to model, false. Oh, okay, cool. Default is relative to the world, and true is relative to model. Okay, that's 0, 0. Okay, that's not very... Let's check what turrets this thing has. All turrets, 0. Okay. Oh, this is true. False. Still 0, 0. Okay. Huh. Vehicle player. I mean, it should be just working off of the direction. It does work, right?
Fuck, man,
Yeah,
who
it
am I to
works.
doubt you?
Yep, it's tracking.
So that's what Zeus looks like.
Yeah, it's pretty great.
So that's what you were trying to teach me how to convert my mission to that day?
No, just add it so you can mess with it. out of editor. Okay, is this not a turret then?
I would love to have that. That would make it so much easier when I'm setting up guys in, like, you know, states and poses and shit.
Oh, maybe... Okay, so if I look this way, this one doesn't change. Maybe it's not a for real turret. Might have to do the math the hard way.
Oh, math. See, I never stood a fucking chance then.
Yeah, so we might have to just use the camera vector and find the angles that way. View direction. Player call. Oh, okay. Is this... Oh, okay. I think this might be it. No. What is it returning? Azimuth and inclination, apparently.
Amp, I wish I could buy you dinner or a beer or something for this, man. Thank you.
It's returning the static direction of this vehicle, not the view. So that's a freaking lie.
I hope this is in some way useful to you too afterward.
What the hell is this doing? Okay, it is a turret, and I am in it. It's just not changing the direction of it.
I mean, like literally or figuratively?
I think literally. Like, if I make a copy of this... It's not changing it at all. Normally with a turret, I can tell it to look places. Like,
I mean, what do you mean? Like, you're in it, but you turn, but like the person next to you wouldn't see the animation of you turning? Is that what you're saying?
I think so. Like, I can tell this guy to look over here, where my mouse is. Tell this guy to look over here. Nothing happens. And of course, you know, if I get into this...
I mean, I guess that wouldn't be too important, right? I mean, because what would be your degree of swivel with the spotting scope laying down? Probably what, 15 degrees?
Well, as it is, you can swivel all the way around. Oh, like 90 degrees almost. Okay, let's...
I mean, I think in real life you probably wouldn't be moving 90 degrees with that thing. You know, too much fucking movement.
I do recall this one. So this takes a 3D vector and changes it into azimuth and elevation. So let's try that. This vector is going to be... can I get the view direction right away?
Hey, Amp, after this is done, dude, you ever need a favor, you just let me know, bro, okay?
Get camera view direction. Is it changing? Oh, I think it's changing. No, that's still the player model. Is this changing? No, it's not. God damn it. Alright, so I think we're gonna have to go back to get positioning camera to world. We'll take the end position and vector diff the beginning position. There, that's changing. Okay, thank fuck.
It's only the second time I've ever heard you cuss.
Okay, so we get azimuth 90 degrees, inclination negative. Let's check that. Can't check it. Okay, so if I look at the radar dish here, that's 110 something. Let's monitor that.
Damn, Amp, you're a fucking smart guy.
Okay, 110, perfect.
I hope you're not out there stealing old people's money and shit. Because you're like banker smart.
Okay, looks pretty good. I mean, this is 50, 60 degrees over here. 60 degrees, yep. We would look to the right. This rock is 146 degrees. Don't see that rock actually. Oh, it's right there, okay. Oh, it does change. This thing just refaces the whole thing. So you move with it, right?
Hmm.
Yeah, it does, okay.
So it's like its own little environment while you're inside of it.
140 something, 46 degrees.
Does that mean that somebody couldn't plug you off that thing?
I'm sure you can shoot someone off of it, yeah. It's just like the body moves with the while you're inside. So where you're moving, your body is sweeping the ground very slowly, but you know, it's fine. Declination 0 degrees. This is apparently 5 degrees. I have no reason to think that is wrong, so okay.
When you're building an op, is this the same kind of like approach you take?
This is
because it is with me.
This is a game mechanic, right? Being able to check this. So, all right. So we got our numbers. That's good. We'll plug it into the read function. So we got our distance here. It looks like we're getting a lot of value out of these calculations, so we're gonna set them to variables so we don't have to keep calculating them. Position 0 and position 1.
Damn, bro. I'm gonna have a cigarette real fast if you don't mind, please. This is a fuck ton to take in.
All right, go for it.
A 1080?
GTX 1080.
Hold on one second. I'll tell you what. Hold on. Let me go look at something.
So the CBA vector to polar is going to return the distance. Oh, hang on. It's going to give us the magnitude as well, so we can just put the distance right there in it.
Okay, one second. Let me interrupt for a second. Answer this question.
Okay.
How many gigabyte is that GPU? I think I found how I can tell you thank you. Just bear with me.
Memory. What the fuck is the graphics? Oh, there it is. GPU 1. There you go.
All right, hold on one second. Let me look at that bigger. All right, so I have an extra GeForce GTX 1660 Super sitting, still in the box.
Oh, let's talk about that after. Let's see.
Okay.
So the vector polar is
All
supposed
right.
to give us the magnitude as well. So if I plug in,
I'm going to go have that cigarette.
yeah.
I'll be right back.
It's an extra parenthesis. a little weird. That inclination is definitely not right. Intersect surfaces, intersect position ASL. So this is these are the GSL surfaces, positions, converted to ASL. Oh right, these are still GSL. So if I move this over here, that should be good. Stop saving on instinct. There we go. That inclination looks much better. The distance was off. I wonder how far that is. Oh, should probably do a MilS setting for that. We'll talk about that later. All right, position. So return false, and then if it finds a target, to return true. I'll simulate the laser return, and then if that is true, then we'll give it a position here to display. What kind of position does this return? And why? That returned by HAG MX or what? Micro dagger. 321. been a while. East, north. Sure that I remember how this worked.
All right, I'm back. Sorry, Amp. Something bad happened. I had to see to it real fast.
Alrighty. I'm trying to figure out the position now. I think we got distance and inclination, the declination working.
Holy shit, you're over there doing research.
Oh, this is just the ACE vector 21. I'm trying to recall how the position needs to be given. Like, what would even be a useful position readout? Like,
a few minutes ago. Well, I live in a bad neighborhood. Let me just start by saying that.
do I need to know about it?
Somebody was trying to get into my front door. They thought I wasn't home, so.
Well, that's pretty
No.
shitty of them.
So I just had to
You've assured
do
your
something
physical
scary.
safety?
Let me just put this away.
You've assured your physical safety?
People suck, man.
Oh, I should probably limit the number of decimal places.
So this one's really taking you down the rabbit hole then, huh?
It's never simple. Or it's never as simple as you think it is. Jesus, how do you cut off the decimal places? Alright, 2 fixed. Stupid command name. There, 2 decimal places. Beautiful. Okay, so brainstorm time. Here's where you can help.
All right. How can I help?
What kind of position readout would be useful? Grids? I don't even know what else. they've got some sort of...
All right, so hold on one second. How deep are you about to take this? Like, you
I'm almost
want
done.
this thing to
It's just
send
the
back
position.
all the targeting info you would need to even call in a fucking artillery strike?
Well, to copy this, we're almost done. All I'm missing is the position readout.
Shit, I have nothing against it. If that's what you want to
I
do,
mean,
bro.
what does that even mean?
The
12x?
position, it doesn't look like valid info to me.
No, it doesn't. I'm gonna go with 8-digit grids then. Now, anyway.
It doesn't look like valid info to me. So can I ask you a question? How did this guy do anyone a favor by posting this in the workshop? It looks like either you had to fix the guy's work, or you had to, or he gave you a recipe for a cookie and you had to fucking make it.
I don't know what this was supposed to be.
Gave you a recipe for a cookie, had to fucking make it. Well, it was supposed to be what it said it was, but it looks like you've had to do all the work. So, I mean, fuck, dude. As far as I'm concerned, Amp, you should put your fucking name on this afterwards and re-upload it.
Pretty sure Arma had a position to grid function. Grid to pause, pause to grid, probably. Oh. Pause to grid, great.
Damn, dude, you just went ahead and created like a one-size-fits-all field tool.
I mean, it's a pretty simple action script. So I don't worry too much about it.
This was simple?
Yeah, dude.
All right, whatever, bro. Hey, if this is simple to you, man, I stand in awe of you. This is just a day in the life of Amp. Holy shit.
Didn't need those lines. Okay, so now if we find a return, we're gonna set the position text to this grid. What does it return? Oh, it returns format. Okay.
You'll use this too now, right?
Yeah, I could.
Well, I'm glad, man.
I could submit it to ACE if we wanted, but no, not really, because as ACE has made it, it's just a piece of glass, so it shouldn't have this readout capability to them.
Please, Amp, upload this as one of your creations, as a separate thing.
Yeah, I might.
Upload this as one of your... I mean, and I doubt it matters to a guy like you, but if a witness means anything to you, dude, I was here. I saw it all,
Okay, here
man.
we go. Got 6-digit grids readout. Although, you know, that's not very useful, but I guess it could be. Okay, hang on. Why is it giving
I mean,
different
the
numbers?
only reason I say that is it was supposedly a guy's shit that led us here, but it looks like there was nothing there and you had to create it.
1651, 161, 165. One six one 165. This house, right? Hopefully. Okay, that works. I wonder if there's 8-digit grids or 10-digit grids.
Do you have a military background?
No, I've just been playing MilSim for 7 years.
Well, between me and you, dude, you seem like you do. You'd pass. Was it always just this, or what other type of shit were you playing?
I used to play other games.
Original Operation Flashpoint?
No, like I said, I first got into it with Red River.
Oh yeah, that's right. I remember us talking about that. Did you ever play any of like the submarine simulators, like Silent Hunter or anything?
Not really, no. They did seem interesting. I almost tried Harpoon after reading Tom Clancy.
Oh, okay. You ever play the original Ghost Recons?
I think I tried it on a N64 emulator or something like that.
Yeah, it wouldn't hold up by today's standards. But the MilSim aspect of it, I still haven't seen it redone today. Like, man, it took like sometimes you'd spend like a whole day or your whole weekend planning an op before you ever executed it.
So how does this do it?
Yeah, I've seen that name come up a bit. I never understand what he's talking about, though. So you wouldn't think so from looking at that power plant thing, but I only did less than half the work on that thing with a guy from Australia.
Invalid number in expression.
Get that one in the init box a lot when it kicks shit back. Sometimes I don't know until the op starts and it'll kick it out.
Okay, divisor is divisors. Select grid size, okay. Grid resolution is grid size divided by 2. Okay. Position params x and y. Pos x equals divided by the divisor. String round floor.
Sitting here watching your stuff and learning while I'm doing an optic switch. It's kind of cool. Best of both worlds. You ever go out shooting before?
Couple
Target
times.
shooting, I mean.
I shot trap
Oh, okay.
first time. I think I did 13 out of 25. First time
Oh,
shooting.
okay. Yeah, that's cool. I tried track shooting for the first time a few years on my buddy's birthday. It's kind of fun. Yeah, that's cool. Tried track shooting.
How does this supposed to work?
Hold on one second. I gotta take these headphones in so I can get a better cheek weld. Gotta look down this optic real fast. One sec. Hold on one second. I gotta take these headphones in. Cheek weld. Okay, not bad. I'm gonna have to tell him thank you now. Fucking bastard. He just manages to get under my skin and stay loved all at one time. He just manages to get under my skin and all at war crime, I mean, sorry. He mailed me an optic a few weeks ago. Say thank you or something. He's a good guy, but god damn, man. I've known him for a while, since the Red Dead 2 days on PS4. A sweetheart of a human being. Just, I've known him for a while. Shit they made him do.
Valid number and expression. Why?
Do you remember offhand what you were using when you were hitting the skeets? Remember offhand what you were using?
No, it was a pretty beginner-friendly small shotgun. Had
You live in a semi-gun friendly state?
I'm in Canada.
Oh, okay. All right. I've gamed with a few guys from there. Oh, okay. Your gun laws aren't
9/7.
very restrictive, right?
Hang on, I'm trying to focus on this.
Gun laws aren't very restrictive, right? All right, sorry. Well, thank you, because that helps me understand you a little better. And the way I've been coming at you. It explains why you're so friendly and a little more enlightened than most of the people I'm used to dealing with. That's why you're so friendly. And between you and me, you've put me in my place a few times with a few things you've said.
Okay, so that really doesn't like this. Oh, divisor. Okay. Invalid number in expression.
Ask you a question.
Sure.
If a guy gave you an ACOG,
I wouldn't have anything to.
he ask you a question. He's kind of entitled to give you a little shit, right? If the guy gave you an ACOG,
Not unless you ask, right?
kind of entitled to give you a little shit. I didn't ask for it. Okay, see, that means you and I kind of think the same. See, and there's that part of me, the duality of that wondered, and everyone around me when I ask for advice, they say, Chris is being Chris, asshole.
Are these like underscores all fucked up or what? Pause X, pause
Fuck
Y.
no, Amp. It's them, not you, dude. I refuse to believe it's you. Fuck no, Amp. Them, not you, dude.
Okay. Now it's working.
Well, I'm glad to know you and I have similar parallel thought on that subject. So let's be clear, man. If I give you this video card, you don't owe me shit, dude.
Why don't you hold your horses on that?
You don't owe me shit, dude. Because otherwise, it's just going to sit there in the box and rot. It's brand new, never been used. And I saw those houses in the distance flickering. I think someone of your caliber deserves better. In fact, I would insist. This is what you're out there doing for Arma, dude. You fucking deserve it. When for your breach in charge, I would have got bored with this game a long time ago.
Divide by
How much time did that eat up?
Certainly taking longer than I expected. Because I think I'm trying to make it work with the other guy's formula, and it's not thinking the same way I am. So I'm just gonna do it my way. Divided by 10,000. Need another 0, I think.
I guess the guy was just play pimping. Went around, fucked around, and put a fucking slick Rick on that shit. You ever heard of a place called Oakland?
And I'm sure it exists.
I don't know what your sense of humor is like, or I'd tell you something funny. I don't know what your sense of humor.
To get it to a number. Pretty sure. Really simple.
It's so funny too, because you were talking to me like anyone could have just done this, and why was I bugging you? I'm looking at this and I'm like, holy shit, dude. I would have ate a pistol over this shit.
There we go.
Wash my mouth out with buckshot. Wash my mouth out with buckshot.
Alright, so we get our position.
This kind of coding would have destroyed my family. Shit, I'd have a spotting scope, but I wouldn't be married anymore.
Alright, let's give this a shot.
Even though, back to that one thing, I gotta take his shit, man. An ACOG's an ACOG. I gotta take his shit.
Okay. 10-digit grids, hopefully. Nope. Okay. What happened here? Line 16. Can't do the add.
See, sometimes when it kicks back errors to me, it'll tell me a line, and I don't know what it's talking about because I don't enter it the way you're doing it, like in lines. For me, it's just an init box.
Well, that's why you should stop using init boxes, because it doesn't tell you what's wrong.
That's what my son said too. Like he said it with a real snide tone too.
Hey, 10-digit grids. Let's see if it's right. Let's go for something recognizable, like that windmill. 1, 6,
So
8.
what am I doing? Am I like using training wheels?
No, you're using a toy shovel to dig the
So pretty much, just oh damn, it's like that.
Yeah. 168,158.
Damn, man.
Uh-oh.
Damn, man. Don't even
Looks
let me
pretty good.
maintain my manhood. I'd feel better if you would have just called me a bitch.
Well, you're choosing to do it. Oh. Okay, we got 10-digit grids, declination or inclination, azimuth, and distance. What else could you possibly want?
That's all the information I would need to fucking put a bomb in that spot. Can't put a bullet there with that information. Take that man's gun away.
And we should probably make it so it's only usable inside the scope. Oh.
Oh, so otherwise, what, you'd be seeing it on your heads-up display?
You'd be looking at it like this, right? I think that is...
Oh, so otherwise, what, heads-up display?
Yeah, camera view, gunner, external, gunner, okay. Condition is going to be camera view, be external.
Thank you, Amp. Yeah, please upload this as one of your personal works. That way a retard like me can use it.
So, uh-oh. And that should be ended. Oh, whoops. Gunner. Did it the wrong way around. Excellent.
I've showed a lot of people your breaching charge.
No 11. Go in. Yes, 11. Excellent. Perfect. So if we want to use this, simply should be able to just place it into the mission in it, and you'll be good to go. Come on, Arma. Make a new mission. Spotting scope.
So it does it to you sometimes.
What's that?
Oh, I saw that thing Arma was doing. I get that too sometimes.
Oh yeah. So you can put it in here, but obviously you want to go to
Oh, I saw that thing Arma.
Let's save this. Spotting scope. Open scenario folder. And here you can make a new text file and call it mission or init.sqf. Then in there you can just do all of this. Oh, go. And when you play it, it should have that in there. Except I think it's still numbered 11. Yeah, read info 11. Not on the outside. There you go.
That's so cool. All right. I won't bug you with it right now, but will you help me get that into my Australia file sometime? Maybe tomorrow or whenever it's good for you.
You can just put this in it up here. I'm gonna put it on Pastebin. Paste SQF. Nope. Fuck is the... There's a paste bin just for SQF. I'm not sure I remember what it's called. Oh, fuck it. I'll link this in the video.
So I just paste that to I'm sorry, I'm brain locked. I'm trying to understand where to put that inside my
Okay, so in your mission folder, you make a file
yeah,
called
scenario folder.
init.sqf.
Oh, okay, I'll do that
it's
right
gonna
now. Hold
contain
on.
this code.
Let me load up Arma.